let's take a look at our business headlines this morning. The Dow Jones slipping a bit at the end of trading yesterday, losing about 9 points. The S&P and NASDAQ both ending in positive territory. The markets closed today for the Thanksgiving holiday. But to talk a bit more about those numbers, let's bring in business and market analyst Seth Denson. Seth, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Rachel. You guys and my mother may be the only people that could get me to wear a tie on Thanksgiving. So,
I'm happy to hear that. And I'm happy to know that your mother and I agree on a lot of things, it seems.
There you go.
All right, let's talk about this a bit. The Dow has been flirting with 36,000 for weeks now, ending a little above, then a little below. What's behind those fluctuations?
Yeah, Rachel, I think a couple of things. I think primary investors are recognizing that maybe we've hit the top and it may be time to take the foot off the accelerator. Another thing is obviously coming into the holiday season, the markets do tend to slow down a bit. But if you look at it from a monthly perspective, over the last month, the Dow is only up about 0.1 of a percentage point. So you're going to have these daily fluctuations. A lot of those are just people trying to buy the dip. But by and large, I think that the market is stabilized, and that's a good thing. I don't like the massive increases I've been saying for a while now on this show. I think the market's due for a correction. So if we can slow that, that's a good thing.
All right, millions are hitting the road for Thanksgiving dinner. The most expensive thing outside of the turkey this year is going to be filling up the gas tank, as we've been talking about a lot. Americans still experiencing those sky-high gas prices. Now, Seth, some energy analysts are chiming in about President Biden's use of the country's strategic petroleum reserve. What are your thoughts?
Listen, I love your last guest. I mean, he was hitting the nail on the head. I mean, this was a political move. That's what this was. The amount that was released, it may last 2-3 days tops. This time of year, on this weekend, maybe 1 day because the amount that's used. So this is a political move by the Biden administration to say, hey, look, we're doing something. But they're not really doing anything. We need to get the pipelines back online. We need to release new permits. Drill, baby, drill. We were energy independent under the Trump administration. We certainly need to get there again.
Let's talk shopping a bit. Retail workers at big box stores and malls across the U.S. have a message to their customers, and it's don't blame us if what you want is not in stock. So, Seth, the hope here is that shoppers don't take the supply chain issues out on the store employees, but not every retailer can afford to charter their own ship with all the goods inside. So what are these stores left to do?
Yeah, they're in for a struggle right now, and unfortunately, you're going to have some patrons that maybe aren't too kind, and that's what would be my message to everybody. Be patient this year. Recognize that it's not the person making minimum wage on the floor of the retail shop who can control their supply, so maybe don't take it out on them. Maybe listen to and watch Wake Up America, where about 2 months ago I told people to start doing your Christmas shopping because this was going to be a challenge. And so be patient. Maybe this year make something for someone for Christmas, but recognize that it's not the person at the store's fault.
Yeah, we can shop small this year, mom and pop businesses, local businesses, of course, as well. All right, a digital plot, this is not small, of land selling for nearly $2.5 million in Decentraland, a highly popular metaverse space. That price tag is topping the average home in Manhattan, falling way ahead of San Francisco. So, Seth, metaverse-related coins are surging recently. I'll be honest, I have no idea what any of this means other than we know Decentraland's coin is surging nearly 60%. So shed some light on this for us.
A fool and his money are soon departed. Listen here. Don't worry, Rachel. You don't need to know about this. This is, again, I'm getting the hate tweets. I can already hear them pinging in. We are living in the Matrix. These are people who want to, live in an alternate universe. And if they have the money to do it, God bless you. That's great. But the fact that you're spending real money to buy fake money that's going to be used on fake websites to live a fake life. Maybe it's LA. I don't know. But nonetheless, this is insanity. That's what it is. It's fake cryptocurrency, as if cryptocurrency was real. This is fake.
Is that do you think that's where social media is going? Just a fake universe that we put on these, augmented reality glasses and we communicate with each other that way instead of likes and posts and tags and posting on people's walls? That's what it's going to become. Do you see that happening?
Mark Zuckerberg's a smart guy, and he renamed his company Meta in his forecasting of where people are going to start spending time, energy, and money. Get outside, throw the football around, take the dog for a walk, maybe get off the computer. I think this is a little bit of trailer behind what we saw in 2020, where people had to live in their shell of a universe because of lockdowns, and this is the continuance of that. But I hope it doesn't go very far. I hope people enjoy the real life and get out of that matrix.
Maybe people want to get back to that real world. Let's Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Of course, one side that may be in short supply today is the alcohol. Maybe not a bad thing, Seth, but experts are saying it's not the liquor itself that's the problem. It's the packaging, the labels, the bottles. And I think that's what a lot of different companies are dealing with. It's not necessarily the product that everyone wants. It's how it comes to get to your home, what it's boxed in and what it's wrapped in. What do you see this being an issue continuously down the line?
This is going to be continuous for a while. It's what we call the bullwhip effect, right? I mean, you may be able to produce your goods, but it's hard to get it into the packaging. And there's so many layers to the supply chain crisis. I was in Southern California this week for about 45 minutes, but one of those things was I flew over the ports and saw the ships out there, and this is part of the problem. And so, yeah, this is going to continue. Don't go buy the big barrel of liquor this season. You'll get your small barrel soon. But nonetheless, maybe, sit back and relax and enjoy your family with one less shot.
Nothing like a kegger for Thanksgiving with grandma, right? All right.
That's right.
Seth, that's it. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
All right, this next